Boys, I just lost around 1 million coins in like 6 hours or something. I'll jump into what we lost the coins on later. And yes, the market is going to crash even further, even more than it already is. But boys, that doesn't matter because the coins we have when a market crashes are worth more because the players come down, the same amount of coins can buy more players. Now, that means you can't be losing 1 million coins in 6 hours like I have done today. So I'm going to walk you through what not to do heading into Black Friday and with FC Pro Live. We say it a lot, boys, but FC Pro could really change everything, okay? It really could. EA are trying to get rid of your fodder at the minute. They're trying to get rid of your coins, and FC Pro is around the corner, right? It's going to be here for the week until we get Thunderstruck on Black Friday, and there is so much going on, so much change in the market. You got to remember, EA count Black Friday week as the same as Team of the Year or Team of the Season, so the power curve gets demolished, right? Talking about what is out, before we jump into the leaks, before we jump into the huge market crashes, boys, we got this hero pack on the Thursday, or the hero pick, I should say. It's about 250,000 coins at the moment. You get Cordoba, a Beddy Pelly, and Hamshik. Boys, do I think it's worth it? No. It is okay, and it's not awful value, and all three players still get into a lot of people's teams. However, boys, we're going to jump into it a lot later, and we did it on Wednesday's video as well. Black Friday brings huge SBCs, and you're not going to be able to complete all of them, so you need to choose carefully. Do I think it's a bad player pick? No. Do I think Cordoba's great? Yes. Abedi Pelle's great? Yes. And Hamshik great? Yes. Would I avoid it? Yes, I still would. If you're going to choose any of the cards, in my opinion, Hamshik is the most meta for the way the game plays right now. You do not need to choose meta, but he certainly is the most meta out of the three of them, in my opinion. Cordoba's also great, and Rapid Plus is decent on a Beddy Pelly, but I would still choose Hamshik. However, I do think you should avoid it, right? And in terms of objectives, the only thing of note we got recently is the Larice in the campaign section, I believe. We got a few other things that we don't need to speak about, really. The main thing is Larice, because this affected the goalkeeper market heavily. A lot of you boys are doing goalkeeper evos, and you can basically go get this Larice for free. And if you're on the fence about this Larice, he has every playstyle apart from Rush Out. Yes, no playstyle plus, but he is French, and it's also Larice. We like using flashbacks, boys, so that's huge. Go and get that done. You also get an Evo in there, the Flying Postman, to go put that on a different goalkeeper if you want. So that actually did affect the goalkeeper market, which is funny. But yeah, Larice is there, and I really recommend going and doing that. Really easy. It's playing with like French players, playing with MLS players. It's not hard at all, basically. You can kind of go and do it for free. And the SP there for the end of the season, which is really important. And boys, if we are talking about what's currently going on the game, we have, of course, got to speak about prices, because the market crashing ain't no joke, boys. This Dembele card is one of the best strikers on the game. I'm sure you already know, right? He has gone from 833,000 coins to 700,000 coins. He's actually been below that as well. He is one example. Boys, this is one of the best strikers in the entire game, still to this day, and he is crashing like crazy. Nobody is safe. And we've got some other cards here. Lamine Yamal, for example, one of the best cards in the game this year. You probably face him in, 10 out of your last 10 games in the game because he's that popular. In the last 14 days, since Friday the 14th, so not even a week ago, he has gone from 120,000 coins to 70,000 coins. And this is such a popular player. No one is safe from this market crash, and it's not stopping here, boys. It is just going to continue. It's just going to keep crashing. It is how I lost 1 million coins today, right? The market is really showing no mercy. So let's jump into the leaks today. Let's jump into what's going to happen with FC Pro. Let's jump into what's going to happen with Thunderstruck. What you need to do to prepare. How can you not lose coins? How can you make coins more importantly? There is so much to talk about, boys. We have all the leaks here, starting with these Scottish players. Now, before we get all doom and gloom with the market crash, and these are not the official stats, boys. This is from the game the other day. I don't know if you boys watched it. Let me know down below if you did. When they did the turnaround, it was some game. We got McTominay here, who, again, these are not official stats, but surely he will get Acrobat Plus for his overhead kick. Tierney scored a finesse shot, and McLean scored from the halfway line. So you know what? Maybe these playstyle pluses, although they're not official, should be what we see. If I had to guess, boys, this will be an SBC where McTominay is the group reward, and then Tierney and McLean. It's 2 segments, and you get one of each of them for doing the SBC. Not going to be meta, boys, but it is a little bit of fun. Same as, this Medema card, not going to be meta, boys. She'll be very, very, smallly completed. No one's really completing this card, and I don't think you should with how much we've got coming, right? You're going to see the rest of what we got coming in the next week. It is insane, boys. The FC Pro Live SBC card is ridiculous. It might be the best card in the entire promo. We have also got this Leroy Sané card. Look, this looks like an objective card. I am completely guessing. However, I just don't think this will be an SBC. If you want to go complete that card as an objective, if it is a free card, then go and do so. Maybe you're a Galatasaray fan. Another leak we've got, boys, is Cecilia. Now, these are official stats. Again, Could be an SBC, could be an objective. And I know for a fact this won't be a very completed card, boys, but hear me out. Go and complete this SBC objective when it comes out. He is a 5-star Brazilian cam. And if these are the official stats, which they are, he is primed for an Evo. 85 rated with those stats just screams to me that the next cam Evo, this guy's going to turn into Pele baby version. He's going to be insane. Go and complete this card. I think you'll regret it if you don't, basically, okay? I'm completing that card. Speaking of other hype SBCs coming, we've got the official showdown stats for Martinelli versus Kolo Muani in the North London Derby this weekend. That should be coming possibly tonight, possibly tomorrow, but it has to be soon because obviously the game is upon us. Who do I think you complete here, boys? It might be able to complete both of them like they have done the rest of Showdowns this year. I think the player picks were cooler, where you only get to pick one of the card. I don't know. That's just me. I think basically I'd rather do Kolo Muani, but to be honest, Martinelli's normally decent starter game card. I think both of them will be overpriced because the Prem tax and the Brazil and France tax. But look, Showdowns are pretty cool, especially if you support one of the teams. And the last little leak we've got before we get into like the big boy leaks, the FC Pro stuff, and the stuff that's really going to affect the market, is we have got Gauntlet. Podolski is coming, but I just don't want to talk about Podolski here. I actually want to talk about the packs. Do you see here, boys? 83 times 10, 80 times 7, 85 times 87, and especially 85 to 89. Save these packs for Black Friday. EA destroy the pack weight for Black Friday, so where you could actually pack promo cards. Mental, I know, but you can actually pack the good promo cards on Black Friday. So save these for Black Friday. Any packs you've got now, if you're not itching to open them, if you're not an absolute gambling addict, save them for Black Friday. You won't regret it, boys, okay? Now, this has been the talk of the day. We're getting a new Evo, boys, and like always, it's been leaked ahead of time. And boys, I know the leakers say this a lot. They say that all the Evos are insane. This one looks ridiculous. I think it'll be 100 plus K. You give in cards like Marmouche, cards like Rashford's and other left wingers, low driven plus. They're saying they're getting insane playstyle boost, which, by the way, Marmouche heavily needs. Look at what happened on Footbin today, boys. These Marmouche and Rashford cards have been unpopular for so long now. So even before the leaks, we knew what was coming. He's now up from 2,000 to 4,500 coins. If you did invest in him in the Evo club stock, like we did tell you, boys, go and sell him now. You may as well. He is double what you paid for. And I like to say, if it does give an insane playstyle boost, if this Marmouche gets low driven plus, but he also gets rapid or quick step or pinged or ticky or incisive or something else meta, and it is 100k, it might still be worth it even for that price. Now, Rashford is also on the popular page as he gets done like crazy for Evos. And again, give this card low driven plus. Could be insane. I know a lot of you boys will have already done an Evo for Rashford, but he desperately needs a shooting playstyle. And it looks like he is getting one. So that is coming, boys. There are the requirements there. Do you have a card in your club that fits? Maybe you do. That is the big Evo upon us. We also then have, boys, of course, the FC Pro Live card. Now, what I do want to talk about with the FC Pro Live team is it looks a bit meh. Like, the market is going to change drastically this week, but maybe more because of Black Friday and not really the FC Pro stuff, right? The best card in the entire team looks to be the SBC card, which I will show you next. However, I will highlight a few cards here. El Shaarawy always not completed because he's a market card here, but a lot of people like El Shaarawy. He's usually quite popular. Nuno Tavares gives us a nice Serie A left back. We have Werner and Bremer, who are both okay. Xerxes for the Man United hype, I guess that's okay. And Klosterman, again, looks decent. He's fast. But I just think unless you get to Playstyle Plus, he's a bit meh. They might not give a lot of these cards Playstyle Pluses because I'm going to show you as well the upgrade path in just a second. And boys, the upgrade path is better than the UCL one, right? It is definitively better than the UCL upgrade path. We've got Ginter, Fabian Ruiz, obviously PSG hype this year. Maybe if they give him like Tiki Plus because he's Spanish and I just, generalize all Spanish people to be like Xavi, then he might get Tiki Plus. And therefore, he could go up in price because obviously that's such a good playstyle this year. Tonali is very hype as well. He's actually one of the most used cards in the entire game. So people are probably looking out for that card. But I didn't get on with him too much when I used him. And then Chiesa as well. Chiesa's been quite hyped recently. But boys, with these cards, I think the reason they've chose such meh cards is because of the upgrade path. Now, before we get into the upgrade path, boys, and before we show you why these cards could become some of the best cards in the entire game, this Sabinho is the SBC card. These are the official stats for Sabinho. Tech Plus, 91 pace, 88 dribbling, and just overall looks to be a great card. Now, we'll have to see his in-game playstyles to see how he really plays in-game. As we all know, playstyles are more important than stats this year. But boys, with the upgrade path I'm about to show you, this card I think is going to have to be a must complete unless they overprice it. And with him being Premier League, with him being Brazil, with him being Man City, they definitely could overprice it. So we'll take a look. But boys, if you want to go and save your fodder for something, but and you know Black Friday's on the horizon, this looks to me to be one of the only cards I might complete before we do get Black Friday, because this is the upgrade path. Now, these are not Garnacho's official stats in the team, but it's a great example to use. Now, if you don't know how it works, all the cards get assigned a pro. The pros play in the Pro Live tournament. I don't really follow the pro scene a lot, but you kind of need to if you're invested in these cards. And the pros basically play the games, and then the cards get upgrades accordingly depending on results, kind of like the UCL cards, right? On launch, imagine the Sabinho or any other card. If the pro gets 3 points, they get a plus skill move or weak foot. If they get 10 points, they get a plus overall. So even in the second upgrade, we're talking overalls. That is crazy. That is already better than the UCL cards. However, if they get 16 points, they get another overall. So imagine this Sabinho with 88 rated stats, right? 93 pace, 85 shooting, 87 passing, 90 dribbling. Crazy, right? It doesn't stop there. It just gets better. If the pro qualifies, do you notice what I noticed, boys? A second playstyle plus. Now, EA could cap this and make it so it's just one playstyle plus, but I'm pretty sure all the cards will get them. This will be in the new year, I'm pretty sure. So I think by that point, we will start to be getting second playstyle pluses anyway. So second playstyle plus, we could be getting rapid on Sabinho, finesse shot. Now, of course, we don't know which pro is assigned to which player, and we do need the pro to qualify, but it is right there for you, boys. If they get top 4, they also get an alternate position. They get all roles as well, but an alternate position is really interesting. Like I say with Sabinho, imagine him as striker. Imagine Chiesa as striker. Imagine Tonali with maybe centre-back, I guess could be okay. Fabian Ruiz, it'd be tough. Like, what do you actually need on these cards? I think with the wingers, they probably give them the other wing, so Werner might get right wing as well. I don't know what you give Bremer to make him even usable, so I don't think that will matter for most of the cards, but it does for some of the attackers like Sabinho. And then if they actually win the entire thing, they get another overall and then skill moves and weak foot. So let's say the pro who's assigned to Sabinho wins. He will be like 90 rated, 5-star, 5-star, 2 playstyle pluses. Do you see why this could be a must complete? Okay, so FC Pro looks huge. And right in a second, I will tell you why FC Pro is a great coin maker. It is an amazing coin maker on FC. But before we jump into why we can make some coins from there, I've been telling you about a market crash. Now, FC Pro doesn't cause the market to crash. What does Black Friday? And with Black Friday, we have got the official Thunderstruck card design. Now, call me what you want. Call me an optimist. Call me an EA Glazer. I don't care. These card designs look fire. These have to be, boys. I don't know what you think. They have to be some of the best card designs we've seen, especially that icon one. Like, tell me that is not an amazing card design. EA seems to get these better every single year. We, of course, don't know the players yet. It's a week away, but with leaks, you never know. We probably get them over the course of the weekend with how anticipated Black Friday is. This is what's causing the market to crash. We've also got leaked now that player picks will return. And boys, I'm sure you know that player picks are the best type of upgrade SBC possible. They are better than packs. You get more fodder, more promo cards, and they are normally super, super grindable. And if you are wondering what sort of SBCs to expect, we talked about it on Wednesday's video, but boys, imagine getting this Cruyff again this year, or Raul, the Barella, and the El Shaarawy were very completed. We got a Vinny J player of the month, a Desai Thunderstruck. Oh my God, boys. These player picks and the SBCs we're going to get, you are going to see people's team change 100%, almost completely. Probably still Pina up front, so, you know, you can forget about her. But apart from that, these Thunderstruck cards are going to change the market. These SBCs are going to change the market. And these player picks are going to make it possible, which means do not expect the market to stop falling. Very specific cards will go up. Most cards will go down. Boys, don't forget, I lost 1 million coins today, or round about 1 million coins. And I'll show you at the end on what. But it kind of was predictable in hindsight. I made a mistake, and I don't recommend you boys do the same. So stay away from high-tier cards. Keep to low-end flips. Don't make the same mistake I made, okay? Now, let's jump into the FC Pro player last year that shows why these cards can be coin machines. Xavi Simons, he was assigned to Anders Vergang as his pro. And boys, first week, I'm not touching these cards. They are some of the most volatile cards. Black Friday is upon us at this point, so you'll see crazy dips and crazy rises. He went from 670 to 840, back down to 670. Yeah, I'm not touching that. You guys can if you want, not for me. What am I looking at? Do you see these rises here, boys? This is the exact same as the patterns we see with UCL cards, right? This here was when the pros were playing. This here was when the pros were playing, and the cards are getting upgrades. And what do you see? Very predictable, steady rises heading into these FC Pro events. Now, he was one of one. He was a very good card with a very good playstyle, with a very good pro attached to his upgrade. So you've got to look out for them certain types of cards. But he went from 350,000 coins to 600,000 coins in the first rise. He then settled back at 400,000 coins and went back to 900,000 coins. insane coin maker. Do not underestimate this promo, boys, when it comes to being a coin maker. Who will it be in this promo that's going to make us ridiculous coins? We don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on which pros they get and what the prices of the cards are, but keep such a close eye on this promo if you like having coins around about your club. Now, all of that being said, boys, my advice for you this week, my advice for you this week is quick flips. We are talking methods, fodder flips, doing chem style trading, jumping on the gold hunter filter, if we can even get the filter right, jumping on the gold hunter filter, right? Just do low budget, low risk stuff. Why would you mess around with anything else, right? Why are you going to mess around and try and buy icons and try and buy different things, right? When the market is in such turmoil. Now, if you're a seasoned trader and you know what you're doing, go for it. I'm going to be doing very safe stuff. I'm probably going to touch icons. Icons are the only high budget method that I count as kind of safe. Now, they're still going to drop into Black Friday. Don't get me wrong, but I normally just like icons. I flip them within a few hours, and even if I make a loss on them, I still get rid of them heading into Black Friday. So I'm probably going to touch icons, but I'm going to be doing a lot of low budget stuff. Special card trading is fine. Fodder trading is fine. Silver card trading is fine. Sell your meta players, boys. There's no reason to hold them. If you've got Dembele in your team, sell him and buy him back later. Go one weekend league without using crazy tradable cards. If it's any weekend league, make it this one. But boys, why did I lose 1 million coins? What did we invest in? Why am I an idiot? Beat me over the head with a stick, boys. I tried to make a profit on these Team of the Week cards, and I got cooked. I went all in, and I've probably lost over 1 million coins. I went in on them near rival rewards. They just seemed incredibly low, right? We got João Neves for like 25k, and we got Reinders for like 400k. We've lost like 100k on his cards. We've lost even more on the João Neves, because look how many I've got selling. Insane, right? Now, why did I buy them? I thought they were low. The market in Black Friday doesn't seem to care if a price, if a card seems worth it or not, boys. This João Neves card, as an example, it is super important to know, because you are going to see low prices heading in to this next week, and you're going to think it's worth buying. This card's currently 20,000 coins. He has Tiki Taka Plus, and he is one of the best cards to link in the entire game, and he's 20,000 coins. Reinders, right? You might think Reinders, right? One of the most used cards by the pros in the entire game. As you can see with this card, there is barely any of him on the market. There's literally like, 2 pages on the market, right? And still, he is stuck at 300,000 coins. Do you know why that is so mental, boys? Because his cornerstones is still 1 million coins. I think it's a little bit less than that. I think, oh my God, no, it's not. It is actually 1 million coins. Do you see why the Black Friday market is disgracefully dangerous? Don't get caught up in it. Don't lose 1 million coins like I did. Leave a like on the video, boys, if you hate AI defending. This video should have like 1 million likes. But yeah, boys, if you want to go and watch the Black Friday club stock down here, I'll put it on screen now. If you've not already gone and done that club stock, I beg you go and do it. It's one of the only ways to make coins leading up to Black Friday. It is so good. But boys, like always, until next time, I'll see you all in a bizzle.